friends, brothers, lovers. Welcome! Come a little closer and I will tell you the wonders of this world we call Forza Horizon, that is. I found myself in this strange, beautiful place, quite by accident. You see, apparently there's something called Kasbus Jam Paus, and it offers literally dozens of games for playing as long as every month you have $10 to burn in the gaping eternal maw of Microsoft's Void Hound. You get access to Forza Horizon 4, quite possibly one of the greatest racing games this side of the thorny abyss. Look at how shiny and beautiful these cars and these places they drive on are. And this isn't even 4K 60 frames. This is bog standard bullshit 30 1080p. Actually, the Xbox only outputs at 720 to game capture, but you can still tell it's pretty. Anyway, after having played and fallen in love with Forza Horizon 3 and playing it on a nearly monthly basis for the entire duration of the 2 years it was out before this year, I was very much looking forward to seeing what the digital alchemists over at Playground Games could do to top a game that many, including myself, consider near perfection. Could these British wizards go from standing upon the shoulders of giants to growing giants themselves in the garden, then climbing them to the heavens? Your own personal elevator man. I've lost it. At first, I thought the new Seasons system was purely superficial, a cool gimmick mainly used for marketing, but with more than a handful of hours now firmly implanted in my frontal cortex, I know this is the real deal. Seeing the beautiful British amalgam that is Forza Horizon 4's open world blanketed in a thick layer of snow and ice is a vastly different experience than drifting round the rain-slick asphalt and mud-stained flowers of spring. My personal favorite. And it's the mechanical differences of each of those seasons that highlight the real core of why Forza sits atop the motor oil pumping heart of its millions of fans. Each car has a distinct personality, most of which suck, but it's genuinely fun to take out some old clunker and see how far you can throw it off a cliff. But with a good car, the feeling of skidding around a corner only to have the tires grip at just the right moment to rocket out of a turn as the engine revs up and the mud goes flying. It's transcendent. More so than racing, it's merely the act of driving itself that sort of washes over the player. It's like a good song, unlike most of the songs in this game, filling your skull with wondrous vibrations. In fact, the festival atmosphere is at its most technically aware. Everyone from your disturbingly happy series handlers to disturbingly happy radio DJs can't help but reference the sheer volume of work and coordination that make a year-long music and autosport festival even possible. It's odd, certainly, but rather than twist themselves sideways, Playground Games barely even tries to justify why an idyllic stretch of British countryside would be sacrificed this way. Perhaps to sate an angry chaos god with a thing for smashing Hot Wheels together. And while that may contradict my last point about the game recognizing the logistical nightmare that is Horizon, I don't know. It does both. Stop yelling at me.
Mechapig?
What is it, Mr. Octopus? Aren't we live?
Yeah, about that. I think we have a continuity error. At the start of the review, you were doing this bit about accidentally happening upon the game and kind of talking like an old-timey person. Then you just sort of switched over into expert mode without any resolution.
Oh.
Let's reset to 1.
Oh, I am sorry, Mr. Octopus. The camera is broken. We are recording live to tape. If I shut it off, there is no guarantee we can continue.
Oh, toots. And this is all just in the video now?
Yes.
Welp, beans. Oh, hey, new intern.
Yes, Mr. Pig, sir?
Oh, please. Mr. Pig was my father. Call me Shirley.
I don't get it.
What's your name again?
I am Temporal Correction Drone 297. I have no name. That is my designation.
Well, we'll just have to give you a nickname now, won't we? Let's see. How about Big Yellow Bug Person? Yellowy! Bugsy.
Definitely not.
We'll workshop it. Can you use some of that time travel bull hockey to reset the video, make it, not garbage?
Unfortunately, when I fled the future in my quest for justice, I abandoned my role in the temporal stewardship, and so forfeit my ability to traverse the time stream. I am now subject to the cruel breeze of forward momentum. Same as you.
Ah, beans. Well, we shall carry on none the lesser. Either way, the joyous celebratory tone of Forza Horizon 4 is a welcome escape from both serious sim racers and the hideous melting world at large, placing me firmly back in the body of my small child self, playing Gran Turismo, wishing I was having any fun. Only this time, I get to. Every skid, every bump, every totally sick drift hits the senses with a satisfying grumple of I'm sorry, I was just passing by. I felt a need for my hour-and-a-half time reversal machine, and I started walking when I heard the word grumple. Ooh, a short-form time travel machine? Perfect. How about you rev that puppy up and we get a do-over? Yes, great. Sorry, but as a student of the English language, I would like to know, nay, I need to know, did you say grumple? Did I? No. Well, okay then. Let's this time stream sideways.
This is no longer my responsibility.
Not so fast, you feline fool.
I know that voice.
It's none other than that no-good ne'er-do-well carving ringwright from previous episodes of this show.
I knew you would never leave me be after I beat you so bad at that spelling bee.
You didn't beat me. You threw a cat at my face.
I did do that.
What do you want, you Q-tip?
Please say hot drama.
I demand satisfaction.
Yeah? Well, you can't get no satisfaction.
Ooh, burn.
I meant that I'm challenging you to a duel.
I know what satisfaction means. I've seen Barry Lyndon.
I thought you got it from an episode of Philadelphia.
I definitely saw Barry Lyndon.
Ah, then you know what happens at the end of Barry Lyndon.
Of course I do. Barry Lyndon, that is, he wins the big basketball game and saves the rec center.
Ah, that's probably wrong, right?
Oh, please. No one's seen Barry Lyndon. Get on with the duel.
Don't tell Carvin Wingwright what to do.
Now then, I have come to challenge you to a duel. I just want it on the record that he's doing what I told him to do.
I heard that you like fast vroom vroom cars. Thus, I've come to destroy you at your own game.
You challenge me to a race? I accept. Pivon, help me. I've never driven in a race before. Wait. You? Yes, it's Carvin, my sworn annoyance. Let's crush him. I thought I'd seen the last of you.
Oh, look what the you dragged in.
That's not even clever.
I don't have to be clever. I'm a winner.
Gah. Pivon, what's happening? That is what's happening. Cat Cobra, queen of the feline street scene, and my old racing nemesis. I didn't know you hooned. I see you're training runts now, eh?
Little guy here's loaded. I'm making mad money for this. What are you doing here? Wasting your time on this pork pie.
That hurts. Hey, don't you disrespect my work colleague. No one does that but me, and a special list of people I have on a pre-approved disrespect list, but not you. It's on.
What's on? Except those dumb goggles on your face.
Ooh, called the fire department on that burn.
Ow. I'll train my noob, you train yours. Whoever wins gets to lord it over the other.
You're on.
I have just one question. Where are the go parts? Oh dear God. Okay, remember what I taught you. Switch gears before you hit corners, draft like no one's watching, and drift like a butterfly, skid like a bee. I understand, senpai.
Sure you don't want to back out now? No one would hold it against you.
Except me.
You're an awful person and no one likes you.
Eat my dust, peasant.
All right. Let's kick this pig. This is...
absolutely embarrassing.
I mean, they know how to drive, like, basic cars, right? I mean, one would imagine, one would hope so.
Like they've at least seen what racing's supposed to look like.
Do you want to get out of here? Get some coffee, catch up on things? I feel like they're going to be here for a while.
Sure, I ain't got nothing else going on.
And that's when I said, no, that's not your proton pack, that's a pile of ants. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, we sure did have a lot of good times together, didn't we, old boy?
I'll say, almost makes you forget whatever happened.
Why do we keep trying to do this to ourselves? Fighting over who's fastest, who's best. Do it now. Why must we engage ourselves in this way?
I read you activating NOS.
I know, we've been in this contest of wills so long, it's easy to forget why.
Let's bury the hatchet and be the friends we once were. And I know we can be again.
I would like nothing more. It's too bad you're a dirty cheater.
What?
I knew you couldn't risk losing to yours truly. So, we have contingencies.
I read you activating NOS. Meow. Oh God! Oh, not again! My beautiful, perfectly smooth face, no!
Huh, you smug bastard. What did you do?
Never try to outthink a scientist, and by think, I do mean think. I misspoke, let's please move on.
You may have won the battle, but the war is far from over.
Activate Protocol 4, eject your seat. You a parachute.
I'll get you next time, Pavon.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Screech! Hey, Pavon. Looks like we won the race after all. Man, it was scary out there. Things were moving so fast. Makes me sad that you think that. Anyway, what happened to Carvin? I don't know. Well, looks like we managed to pull off another successful caper, friendo. Yep, and now I get to go back and play more Forza Horizon 4. Anyway, catch you on the flip side. I have lost the self-worth. Anyway, Forza's real good.